When you train these types of things, fear stops being a wall and it becomes a doorway, okay? When you know what to do when that fear response happens, you're no longer boxed in or trapped. Instead, you have options, you have a way out. Teaching has shown me something powerful. Students and adults experience fear in the exact same way. Let me explain what I mean. In this room, I see the fidgeter, I see the shriveler, the one who gets smaller, the one who gets quieter, the one who freezes, the one who wants to run. This is kind of the normal response to fear. And in this case, it's an oral presentation, okay? But I see the same thing when it comes to adults and self-defense training, okay? When you get afraid or when you're afraid for your personal well-being, your health, your body, people shut down or people express that fear in different ways. Adults do every single one of those same things when they feel threatened. Maybe not in a classroom environment, but I've definitely seen it on the mats and I've seen it on the streets, in the nightclubs when I used to be a bouncer. Trust me, I've seen the people shrivel, I've seen the people fidget, I've seen the people run. That's why I wanted to shoot this little series about oral presentations and fear, because whether it's your focus, whether it's your posture, whether it's your hands, using your voice, using your stance, right? Anything you can do to reset and to get focused and get back on track, I think is super important. And of course, I think most people nowadays, when they're teaching self-defense, especially when they're talking about it online, they're showing you cool techniques that, let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna freaking work. A couple weeks ago, we talked about recognizing the attack, okay? We talked about evaluating your options, and now we're talking about getting past that fear response. Because what good is the cool wax on, wax off if you freeze, or you panic, or you don't breathe, right? When you train these types of things, fear stops being a wall and it becomes a doorway, okay? When you know what to do when that fear response happens, you're no longer boxed in or trapped. Instead, you have options, you have a way out. If you ever want to train these type of skills with me in person, and if you ever want to talk about or train the things that go to the next level, how to fight back, that's the next letter in my system. You have recognize the attack, evaluate the situation, stop the attack. If you want to know how to physically stop the attack or how to counterattack, that's the C in the rescue acronym, I'm going to be doing a workshop, a series of workshops in Irvine in 2026. So if you want to be a part of that, or if you just want more information on that, DM me the word workshop. You can put it in the comments too, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if you DM me, that's gonna be the fastest. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's something I plan to do in 2026 because I really wanna get back to teaching martial arts. I really love this stuff, and I love helping people. So if this speaks to you, if this makes sense to you, DM me that word workshop, and let's talk about what's gonna happen to make you safer in 2026. So of course, you know, if you made it to the end of the video, you gotta do 3 things. You gotta stay focused, you gotta stay positive, and you've always gotta stay vigilant. See you next time.